and gentlemen, we are the Millie Goats. It is episode 401. It is May 27th, 2026. Let us be the first to wish you and yours a happy National Sunscreen Day. This is the first time we've been live, I think, in a week. I think we were off last Sunday, this past Sunday, due to Memorial Day. So shout out Colton from O&O Sports for coming on in the association with College Football Red Zone and BZZR and all that stuff. We talked a lot of college football. We had a pre-recorded episode that we dropped. Lots of good conversations about football because football is right around the corner. We got a lot of football news on this show today. We're going to talk NHL playoffs. We're going to talk 3 minutes of NBA or less. We're going to talk the SEC not being able to stop themselves from just ruining everything and making it all about themselves. And we've got golf. We've got baseball/softball. Big Thursday starting tomorrow. I mean, sports everywhere tomorrow. Yes. The NBA Finals, Eastern Conference is done. That stinks. The Western Conference, the NHL, is done. That stinks. We're losing sports by the second. But as the sports world would have it, we get baseball tomorrow and softball. So when one door closes, another one opens. And if you know that we're here, B. McCormick's here. He's in the chat, the live chat, and if you're listening, sorry, I'm in like a twilight zone here. Text is coming. I think G.U.Y.S coming. If you're listening to the podcast, we appreciate you. If you're waiting on your hat, we're getting more hats. Also, Mitch, I'm sending you your hat, and I got to get somebody else a hat. So there was somebody else, but anyways, I'm in like the Bermuda Triangle right now because my kids, they are not in school. We had my daughter's preschool graduation last week before the holiday weekend. Then we had friends into town. So, and we had Monday off and I'm off work this week because my kids are out of school and their summer camps don't start till next week. So it's daddy daycare all day this week. And I don't know what time it is. And I don't know who's where. And we've been out in the sun. We've been at trampoline parks. We've been in the pool. We've been doing it all. We've been having pool parties. It's been incredible. So I don't know, like Wednesday, I forgot it was Wednesday because I'm just, hey, we're just having fun. That's all. Hey, fun is fun. That's all I'm going to say. National Sunscreen Day, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get some of these stats out of the way. We got people piling in here. If you listen to the podcast, thank you. Like, subscribe, download, leave a review. If you haven't done so, I know B. McCormick, you're listening. Go to Apple, go to Spotify, wherever those are, leave a rating, review, all that stuff. That'll help us jump the numbers as we continue to go up, which is nice. So we're here 2 days a week, no matter what. We're here 2 days a week. You've seen that. No matter if we're on vacation, we'll do an interview, but we will be here 2 days a week. That's what we do, sometimes more, especially during football season. We up the ante during football season. Sunscreen Day, before we get into these sports, we got the Hurricanes and we've got the Canadiens playing right now in the middle of the second period. So the Hurricanes scored 3 goals in less than 3 minutes. Their fastest in franchise history. You had Stahl, you had Aho on the power play. Carolina's back on the power play. Marty San Luis chomping on his gum, just seething mad on the bench. I think you're gonna get a 5-on-3 here from off the face off of the last power play. So the Hurricanes, they scored those 3 goals, and they got that win in overtime last couple days ago, and you could tell the first game they were rusty. They got beat like 6-2, whatever it was. And then they've just turned on the gas here the last couple of games. And I think this will, if they hold on and finish this thing out, it'll be 3-1. And then they're going to go back to Carolina, and which is like 2 hours up the road from us. And this thing will be over. But they're a wagon. Like that first game was kind of shocking. I'm like, I can't believe the Canadiens, but the Canadiens were doing hey, we're on a bachelor party, and the Canadiens on the last day of the bachelor party after that game 7, they were still drunk, and they woke up and they're like, you know what, let's keep going, guys. And they had that extra burst of energy. And then now the Canadiens, after playing so much hockey and so many game 7s, they're like, we're exhausted. So they had that little bit of that burst, but now the sun is setting, it seems, on the Canadiens and their magical run. So Canada, I'm assuming, will go without another Stanley Cup for another year because, Vegas is in on the other side, and then it's going to be Carolina in on this side. So we've got that game going on. 3-0 Carolina, 5-on-3. If Carolina scores here, nail in the coffin. I don't think we're gonna get. I mean, shout out Vegas though. But anyways, okay, sunscreen day. Good gosh, I can go off on a tangent. Even though I'm in the twilight zone, I still can shoot them off just out of nowhere. How about this? Sunscreen day. Some interesting facts about the sun before we get into sports. Sunsets offer more colors of light because of an effect called scattering, in which sunlight must travel through more atmospheric gases to reach your vantage point, affecting blue light. So the reason we love sunsets is because as the sun starts to set, the light beams have to scatter because of the gases. So I love a good sunset. I will go outside and look at the sunset all the time. I love it. I'm most evenings in the summer I'm down there looking at the sunset. And also the reason that there is a red sky at night signals a clear weather for the following day. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. Red sky in the morning, sailors take warning, is because the red sky at night signals clear weather for the following day. According to National Geographic, is that the sunlight appears red like that when there's a large area of clear air to your west, one that will likely be above you several hours from that point. So that's why they say red sky at night, sailor's delight. How about that? There you go. We're doing some science on this show. Speaking of sunlight and sunscreen, by the way, your boy, I don't know, people are probably going to kill me for this if you're listening to the show. I have not put on, they just killed it off. They just killed off 5-on-3. Oh no, the Hurricanes are in trouble. They're in trouble. You know the rule. If you don't score a 5-on-3, that's bad omen. I have not put on sunscreen, I don't think, once this year. I got absolutely fried one day before we went on vacation a couple weeks ago. And then I got fried again on vacation. And I think now I've just built a callus up on my skin. So I think I'm out of the sun. Actually, I'm probably going to put sunscreen. Well, I don't know. I need to do my research on sunscreen. So how about that? We'll just, you know what? To be determined. But it's neither here nor there. Okay. Speaking of sunscreen, you can use one of these hats to sunscreen your eyes from @howdy.hats.enc on Instagram, making these nice flat bills that we've got here. Actually, I fashioned more into a curved baseball cap look. And then we've got the rope hats. So those will be out on the way. Mitch is coming to you. I know you're listening. So I will box that up and ship it out tomorrow. Yes, that's what's going to happen. Okay. Also, as summer rolls around, ladies and gentlemen, this is from an account that calls Given S About Nature on Twitter. And they're saying if you're worried about ticks, there's a PSA. We love to do PSA and weird facts to start the show. If you're worried about ticks, put up an owl box. The animal driving most Lyme disease in the eastern U.S. is the white-footed mouse. Ticks that feed on them are far more likely to come away infected than ticks that feed on other animals. The bigger the local mouse population, the worse the next tick year. A single barred owl pair raising chicks can take hundreds of rodents in a breeding season. Owls also don't carry Lyme disease. The bacterium can't survive their digestive tract. So an owl that eats an infected mouse is a dead end for the disease. Boom. Landscapes that support predators have reduced Lyme disease risk. Talking about the owls. One owl box on its own isn't going to fix a tick year, but a yard with owls, foxes, bobcats, and weasels has fewer mice. A yard with fewer mice has fewer infected ticks. If you have woods or fields nearby, a properly sized barn owl or screech owl box, different species, different boxes, is one of the most useful single things you can do for tick exposure at the landscape scale. Match the box to the owl that lives near you. So here's what you do, folks. And I'm not talking about, shout out to Kennesaw State, shout out Rice, shout out FAU. Those I think are all the owl mascots in football. So football, your owls, and owls, your football. Owls are going to save you from Lyme disease. Shout out Justin Bieber. I think he had that, didn't he? Biebs is back, though. We saw that. So I will relay this to Tex whenever he gets on here because he will have a great interest in this, I'm sure. But anyways, that's a PSA because summer's coming. You're going to be outside. Everybody's hiking the trails, all this stuff. So Speaking of that, he goes and just trying to figure out how he can do the show from the campground because they're in a relocating situation. Text saying a mouse chewed through a solenoid relay wire. There you go. I cannot wait to do this. I cannot wait to tell him this. So get an owl, kill a mouse, save Lyme disease. Boom. Okay. To hockey. Ladies and gentlemen, the villains of we put up a visual last Wednesday, I think, about how Vegas are the villains of the NHL. They've been a franchise for 9 years, and they've been to the Stanley Cup Final now 3 years. They fired their coach. They brought in Tortorella, and he's been, 19-4-1 since he took over. They're leading the league in scoring. I mean, that's Carter Hart has found himself. Mark Stone is playing at an all-time level. That goal that Mark Stone scored the other night where the guy lobbed it, basically through a freaking fade route to him, and he caught it, and then boom, dipsy-doo-dah, right through the wickets, little stop and go there, and Mark Stone gave him the lead. And then I can't remember who scored the second goal, but there was also another goal the other night, since we've been on air, that Tomas Hertl scored. Holy smokes, dude. That was an absolute filthy toe drag backhand. Just we've got B. McCord says collecting 49ers for you from Topps Chrome. Okay, the cards. Let's go. He's ripping packs. All this doesn't matter, but Cowboys and Super Bowl this year. Josh, come on, man. We're not doing. Look, we're about to get into our as NHL winds down and NBA winds down. We're about to get into our divisional preview stuff, and we're not about to do. I'm not about to let. We're not going to fill these airwaves on this show. Now, if you want to listen to First Take and First Things First, and everybody talks about the Cowboys and the Lakers and all this BS, we're not doing that. Not happening. But Vegas 2-1. They sweep the Avs 4-0. Avs were the President's Trophies winners. That curse still lives on. But the Vegas Knights heading back to the Stanley. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Like this? All right. Hey, Josh, deal. You can be on the show and we preview the divisions. Let's go. We do, I think each week we at least do one division each week. I'm going to, I got to do some math to figure out when exactly that is. I know we're less than 100 days, I think, away from NFL and certainly college football. So I have to do math. 8 weeks is what? 8 times 7, 56. Yes. 8 times 7 is 56. I'm pretty sure. Yes. But anyways, so look at me. Look at me. There you go. B. McCormick says Cowboys miss the playoffs, even money right now. That's what I'm talking about. What stinks? The Knights or the Cowboys? So Vegas goes back. They really bullied them, honestly. Like, you cannot score on Vegas. Like, that's the crazy thing. I mean, I don't even know what I can't remember what the exact scores for this what the scores were. But you can't score on Vegas. So hold on. I'm trying to figure this out. Why is it doing this all weird? Just what are we doing here? There we go. Oh my gosh, that was infuriating. So the conference finals here, Avalanche scored 2, then they scored 1, then they scored 3. That was a game. That was game 3 was when the Golden Knights came back down 3-0 and they ended up winning 5-3. And then 2-1. So they gave up 4, 5. They gave up 7 goals. So that's less than 2 goals a game. So it just was a bad matchup for Colorado. Like, so especially when Carlson came back. So just an absolute, I cannot believe that's crazy. But yeah, Cole Smith had the second goal. That's what it was. So Mark Stone, the captain, he comes back, he gets his goal. But how about this? How improbable is this run for Vegas? The Golden Knights are the first Stanley Cup Final team with under 40 wins in an 80-plus game season since the 2002 Hurricanes. Their 95 points in the regular season would not have been enough to make the playoffs in the East. Ah! Wow. They were plus 2,500 to sweep the Avs. So, like, that is That is nonsense. They there was some graphic that was going around that how many wins they had less, like teams that didn't even make the playoffs. I don't think they had less wins then. So this is crazy. Now, they didn't touch the trophy afterward. They learned their lesson. The first time they made the cup final, they touched the trophy and lost. Then the last time they made the cup final, they didn't touch the trophy and won. And shout out to their gloves, because those white and gold Warrior gloves for the Vegas Golden Knights, absolute filth. But it's infuriating as a fan. Somebody who's been watching hockey for pretty much my entire life, and a fan of the New York Rangers. Like, there's a hockey team that popped up in Vegas, okay, and then hair on my tongue. There's a hockey team that pops up in Vegas. People in Vegas are like, "Hey, I guess I'll cheer for the Vegas Golden Knights." Or people bandwagon over. I'll be a Vegas Golden Knight fan. And it's every third year you're going to the Cup. It's embarrassing. It sucks, and we hate it. Tex, can you hear me? Tex is here. I can't hear you. Where's your mic? I can't hear you. Fix your mic, dude.
Anyways, she can now.
There we go. Got you. All right. I'm yelling about the Vegas Golden Knights and how terrible it is. They get to go to the Stanley Cup all the time, and some fans have never even seen their team be in a Stanley Cup. Pretty trash.
I mean, let's talk about the Montreal Canadiens. Canadiens haven't been there since '93.
Well, they looks like they're not about to be there. I can tell you that.
No. They've been there. They haven't won it since '93.
Well, the Canadiens are not about to get back there because the Hurricanes are putting a BTA, dude. They're BTA in them. Mm-hmm. Although the Hurricanes didn't score on a 5-on-3, even though they're up 3-0. That's not good.
Well,
we all know the rules.
We all know the rules. And if it gets to a 2-goal game, the worst lead in hockey is 2 goals.
It is indeed.
Like that's a double whammy.
Ask the Avalanche.
Yeah,
we're about to start having to call the Colorado Avalanche the Avalanche, because they're playing like a Canadian team up in here. They got bullied by the Vegas Golden Knights. Tex, did you know the cure?
Could you imagine the Avalanche of the '90s getting bullied?
They got bullied, dude.
Do you remember the games between them? I think it was them and the Blackhawks, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Was it Jeremy Roenick back then?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Who was it? Adam Foote?
Yep. Ray Bork went to them, and he got his cups there because he went from Boston, who could never win one.
Yep. Ray Bork, Adam Foote.
Mm-hmm.
I thought there was another big name that was on the Avalanche.
Forsberg.
That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Peter Forsberg. He's rolling over in his.
Patrick Roy went and got some cups there. Yeah.
Was Blake there? Was Rob Blake eventually? I feel like Rob Blake was eventually there. Hold on. Rob Blake, Avalanche. I'm pretty sure he was there eventually. I don't think he didn't start there, but yeah. Hold on. Let's see. Where did he play? I don't know. He played with the Avalanche 05 and 06, so he was there later. Never mind.
Hang on. Check us up.
Okay. All right. His Texas youngest just got up. He's battling it all. In their 9, that's what I was just saying. In their 9, I'm glad I didn't start. Los Angeles. There you go. I knew it was Los Angeles. Like I knew it was West, but I didn't know when he played for the Avalanche. I remember he played for the Avalanche, Rob Blake. I know that wasn't his main team though. How's it going, Sarah? Welcome to the show. In their 9-year history, the Knights are 3 times more likely in a season to make the Cup final than to miss the playoffs entirely. That's crazy. That's the kind of stuff we're dealing with here, folks. And I think one of the biggest stories for the Vegas Golden Knights is the Mitch Marner, who's up for the Conn Smythe too, because he's got like 77 points. He scored a filthy goal, I think, last round too. He hadn't made it past the second round in 9 seasons with the Maple Leafs. He's headed to the Cup final while leading the league in postseason points with 21. And in his first season with the Knights. His first season with the Knights, and Mitch Marner's in the Cup, and he is probably dancing all over the Maple Leafs grave. Wouldn't you agree, Tex?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He won the rebound. Hey, Austin Matthews is looking at him being like, "You son of a gun, you old sailor, you! How dare you?" He wants out. Austin Matthews.
Very jealous.
Very jealous. Also, you missed my opening monologue about how to cure Lyme disease. I found a post that said the answer is owls.
Thought it was Daddy Longlegs.
Look at this. An animal driving most Lyme disease in the eastern United States is the white-footed mouse. Ticks that feed on them are far more likely to come away infected than ticks that feed on other animals. So you know what the answer is? You got to get owl boxes.
I love that.
That's dog eat. That's dog eat dog. That's real. That's real. What do you think about the Golden Knights? Is this? I don't think anybody expected them to make the Cup.
Nope. I think they absolutely have caught lightning in the bottle too.
They got the hot goalie.
The whole nice Tortorella.
Yep.
Hot goalie.
Stone coming back. Carlson coming back.
And Stone's keeping it going.
Dude, you can tell he can't move at all.
But he
I think he hurt his back a couple weeks ago. That's what kept him out. It's like, yeah, I relate to that. But I would also like to say that teams with the 2 goalie systems out. They're done. That is the dumbest. Get the 2 goalie system out of here. You need a guy. So Vegas has a guy. The Hurricanes have a guy. The Canadiens have a guy. The team that got beat the worst is people with a Scott Wedgwood and Mackenzie Blackwood, the whole Wood brothers. They're trying to rotate 2 goalies. The Sabres try to do 2 goalies. Get yourself a dominant alpha goalie, period. I will stand on that take forever. Don't give me this BS we can rotate goalies. You saw what happened to the Sabres. They got to a point where nobody could stop anything. They didn't know who they were. They Zoolandered themselves. Anyways, the Avalanche finished the regular season with 121 points, top 10 of all time, 8-1 through the first 2 rounds of the playoffs. Biggest upset in sports after Vegas swept them. I don't know if I go that far. Arash Markazi. Let's not be prisoners of the moments here. Talking about professional athletes here. So, also, Jared Bednar was spotted in the tunnel of chaos last night. They were down 0-3, and he was playing blackjack. And everybody's making a big deal. And he has phenomenal hair, by the way.
He does. He's got great flow.
I don't know if this is real, though. This could be AI.
I'm just saying.
Who cares?
He's trying to blow off some. He's trying to get his mind off of being down 0-3 to get the boys ready. And what better way to do that than to go into the tunnel of chaos, blow off some steam, maybe blow off a couple mil.
Yep.
And just get back into it.
Recalibrate, dude.
If you win, then your mind's totally right.
Look,
going into this game.
What if he pulled the Peter LaFleur and he went down there and won $25,000 and then bet $25,000 on them to come back like Peter LaFleur did in dodgeball?
Ooh.
Remember that? Remember when he left the team? He went down and put the $100K he took from White Goodman and then put it on them to win the tournament. And then he won millions. Yeah. Maybe he was trying to do that. Or maybe it's just like every other human being. Whenever you're mad at a situation, you need to leave the situation momentarily so you can come back and reassess the situation. The Hurricanes held the Canadiens to 12 shots on goal in Game 2 and 13 shots on goal in Game 3. It's the first time in NHL history that a team allowed 13 or fewer shots on goal in each of 2 consecutive playoff games since the NHL first started tracking shots on goal in 55-56. That's crazy. Do you know how many drunk Canadians are in the stands yelling "shoot the puck" and they just can't do it? I think I saw a stat where the Canes are out shooting them.
They're not saying shoot the puck. What's it in French? How do you say it in French? Like I told you, if they score goals, they're saying "oui."
How do you say shoot the puck in French?
I'm about to translate it. Don't worry, I get it.
How do you say shoot the puck in? There it is. That's the first one that comes up. Tirera la rondelle.
Hang on, I still gotta look this up. I can
T-I-
understand what you're saying.
It's Tirerla rondelle. Ronde. Dude, can you imagine? Is that doesn't? I'm sorry, that doesn't sound like shoot the puck. Shoot the puck seems way more direct. You got to look it up. Tire la rondelle. Tire la rondelle. It sounds like it sounds like a soul singer.
In Spanish, it's Dispara el Disco.
Now that if there was a Spanish team, that would be sick. But if you say shoot the puck in French, it's tirer la rondelle. That's the name of puck in French? Come on.
Tirer sur la rondelle.
Tirer la rondelle.
Tirer sur la rondelle.
So you've got 20,000 Canadiens fans screaming Tirer la rondelle. That sounds like an 80s hit song. What's that one? Not La Bamba. I don't know.
No. What about shoot it? Shoot it. Tirele.
Tirele. That's better. That's better.
Tirele.
You can't have puck be Ron. You can't take puck and make it a 2-syllable word. Tirele rondelle. No. Shoot it. No. Isn't the people in Louisiana French? The swamp people? Shoot him. Shoot it.
Shoot him, Elizabeth.
Shoot it. There you go, dude. That's how you say shoot the puck in French. Shoot him. Anyways, the Canes were out shooting the Canadiens like 95-47 through like 3 games. Something stupid like that. That's outrageous. And then the Hurricanes are 5-0 in overtime this postseason. All 5 wins are by a 3-2 score. First team in NHL playoff history to win 5 consecutive overtime games in a single postseason by the same score. He said, "Stop speaking French, and we're going to come over there." Terrell Rondell, shoot it. All right, so third period's about to start. We're gonna catch the end of that too, as the Hurricanes look to get 1 win closer to the Stanley Cup. But the Canadiens, it's not over. Everybody knows the rule. You cannot not score on a 5-on-3. Okay. Anything else on the NHL playoffs?
No.
I feel pretty good about it. How about a little? Can I interest you in a little?
The Penguins re-signed Evgeny Malkin to 1 more year.
I saw that. Hey, one more time for the boys. Guess what? Chris Letang too.
One last ride for the Ponies. One last ride for the Ponies.
The IIHF World Championship quarterfinals bracket are set. Canada versus U.S. Round 2, round 3. Even though nobody is playing from the U.S. that played on the gold medal team, I think there's one guy, and I think all the Canadian players are playing.
Oh yes, Crosby's there. Bedard is there.
Celebrini's there.
Celebrini's there. Yeah, all the boys for Canada that can play are playing.
They want this one back.
Oh, they're going to beat us by 10.
Yeah, so that game's tomorrow.
Canada and the over. Take Canada and the over.
10:20 tomorrow a.m. on NHL Network. 10:20 NHL Network. IIHF. We got smoked by somebody earlier this tournament, I saw. But anyways, Canada versus U.S. Hey, they're going to make this a big deal. They're going to try to say, if they win this game, they're going to try to say, see, hockey is ours again, da-da-da-da-da. No. We have the gold medal. Wait your turn. In 4 years, you can try again. Don't try to make this world championship bigger than it is. Don't do that. I'm just go ahead and prepare for it. Do you agree? So anyways, that game's going on tomorrow at 10:20 a.m. I actually
hang on. I'm looking
off
up
work
odds real
tomorrow,
quick.
so-
Hang on.
Do what? What am I
NHL,
hanging on for?
NHL? No, I'm trying to see if I can find the odds.
Oh. B. McCormick's got a top 20 lineup ready for the Schwab tourney, the Charles Schwab Challenge, which we'll get to later. I made a make the cut one, B. McCormick. So the top 20 I've been getting destroyed. The make the cuts I'm getting better. I'm closer at those. I'm looking at current form. That's what we need for these courses. Okay. While you're doing that, I'm going to do 3 minutes of NBA.
I don't think it's on DraftKings.
Okay. The Knicks swept the Cavaliers. That game. Edge says he's been watching the hockey on the box from BMO. The only channel he gets is the Hurricanes on the Canadian Sports Network, and all the commercials say this is our sport. Well, dude, it's not your sport anymore, Canada. I don't care what happens tomorrow. It's not your sport. We took it. We won the gold medal. Okay? Get over it. The Knicks swept the Cavs. That series sucked. Everybody's, the prices are outrageous for the NBA Finals in New York. Who cares? The Thunder lead the Spurs 3-2. They beat the Spurs last night. People said Wembanyama put out a hit for he was non-existent, so he said everybody has to get hurt. And they will play Game 6 tomorrow at 8:30. So at least we're having some sports. I mean, I don't really watch that, but I'll be watching baseball and softball for sure. But anyways, that could go if it goes to a Game 7, I will watch the game. How about that? Because I love Game 7s. Okay. The other basketball news, NBA, 3 minutes of NBA. Actor Timothy Chalamet is gifted a Chipotle celebrity card while courtside at J.U.Y.S here. What's this about? He's back.
I'm back.
We're back. Hey, did you see this dude Chalamet got a Chipotle celebrity card while courtside at a New York Knicks game? Means he can have a free meal every day for a year at any of their restaurants. They gave him like a wood. That's so. Why would you give it to him?
I thought that was the Boston Bomber kid.
Why would they give it to him?
I don't know.
He's
always courtside at the Knicks games.
He doesn't need a free meal.
He's like the Gen Z Spike Lee.
I was getting ready to say who is he the new? Did Spike Lee? Is that his name? Spike Lee? Did he pass the torch?
I mean, seems like it. New era.
Okay. New era.
I found it, by the way. I found it.
The IHF?
Yep. The line the over-under is 6.
Mm.
And it is
Take
2.5 goal game. So I might have to go over in Canada minus 2.5.
You think they're going to win by more than 2.5?
I think so.
Did you see that with Canada? It's the World Championship, IIHF, International Hockey Federation.
Wow.
Canada.
The gold medal game is the semifinal game. Our quarterfinal game.
The USA doesn't have anybody playing that. There's one player that played on the gold medal team that's playing in this game for the U.S. But Canada has all their studs, so they're going to try to make a statement here.
Yeah. Well, they have to.
Well, it's not a gold medal. Like, it's just not. I'm sorry, you lost.
It's a bubble tournament.
Yeah, this doesn't count. B. McCormick says Woodland, Michael Kim, Matsuyama, plus 3,400. Yes, I like that for his top 20. Okay. Let's talk some football, boys. How about that? Do you have anything to say about hockey, J-Bye?
I don't. I haven't watched a single minute since the Sabres got knocked out.
It's
beach season. It's beach season. It's remodel house / beach season until camp starts.
It is beach season. I've been in like a time warp zone because I've been off work all week, and the kids and I have just been doing all kinds of shenanigans. It's been great.
That's how I get a lot of times, just because my schedule's so funky. It's my Friday, Saturday sometimes is Tuesday, Wednesday. And it's just, you get it all thrown off. I never know what day it is.
Dude, yeah. I was so confused. I was like, man, it doesn't feel like a Wednesday. It's amazing how much faster time goes whenever you're not at work.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody
Football. Yay, yay.
All right. The biggest football discussion we're going to talk about is the college football playoff expansion, because this entire week during the SEC meetings has been a complete S show of spewing of nonsense. Every 10 minutes, something's coming out that Greg Sankey said, talking about the college football playoff and how they want to, they don't think it should be 24. Some teams thought there was going to be 24 in the SEC, and they're talking about how competitive their conference is, and they might break away and all this other BS. And Brett McMurphy and Ross Dellinger, the Adam Schefter and Ian Rappaport of college football are just having a field day up in here. So we've got some quotes here, and after I read these off, I want you guys to give me your initial thoughts. Greg Sankey says, if you look at the entirety of our football league, we're by far the most competitive, strongest in football by far. The depth of this league stands alone. He addressed the media day after day 2 of a 3-day SEC spring meeting. He says the SEC led the country in college football viewership last year, accounting for 36% of the share. Well, yeah, because the network that is in TV deals with you puts you at all the primetime games, you bunch of idiots. Nice try. Update on the expansion negotiations. The Big Ten is entrenched in its desire for 24 teams. The SEC, the league is split, given a choice between remaining 12 or 24. Most officials want more access. A lot of information there, boys. What do you take from that?
I mean, if you're doing numbers, 12 plus whatever the Big Ten has is more than the 12 that don't want it. So majority rules, right?
Everybody's arguing about the number of teams. I don't think it's so much.
I don't love 24. Is it 16 that there are buys, or is it 20? I think it's 20. I think 16, nobody has a buy.
Do you want to buy? I mean, everybody keeps getting a buy, keeps getting their face kicked in.
Well, as if the buy isn't a month after your last game.
I mean, fix the schedule. That's number one. Wherever you're arguing about teams,
I mean, if we're going from last game, you get a buy like NFL does it. Top seed gets a 1 week buy. Yeah, let those teams that deserve a buy get a buy.
Yeah,
but you don't need to go more than 20. I mean, is FCS more than that now? That's what it was when we were playing.
Yeah, I think it is. Maybe it is. But the thing is, they're making this big deal about, how many teams is it? That's not the issue, which it wasn't anyways. It's how are they selected? That's what I want to know.
Yeah,
they're so fixated and dangling the carrot in front of our face about how many teams is it. How do they get selected?
Yeah, because then you're getting the Missouris that stay at 23 through 25.
Yeah, but they can rig
year.
the system.
You can't tell me there's going to be 24 teams, but you're still only going to get 1, maybe 2 G5 teams.
Yeah.
More should get in there because more would be in that upper echelon.
The FCS has 24 teams, 11 automatic qualifiers, 13 at large. There you go. I was just looking that up.
But that's nobody gets a bye, I don't think.
Yeah. They have the top 16 teams that are seeded. Oh, the top 8 teams earn a first-round bye.
Oh, wow.
And home field advantage directly into the second round. There you go. Well, I mean, that's the model, but the issue is they won't they won't do that because then you have to award the conference champions, and they're doing everything in their power to muddy the conference championship waters. They don't want that.
Yeah, I mean, FCS is saying that every team is on an equal playing level.
Yeah.
And FBS will never do that.
No, not recently either. Like all the SEC players, I've been getting
that's
arguments.
The thing. It's like Greg Sankey will argue that the top G5 team couldn't beat whoever Mississippi State, whoever the lowest team was in his.
I think we talk about this every time. Blow up the conferences, have a relegation system, let the teams play it on the field. Like you're telling me that freaking Boise State couldn't beat Purdue? Get out of here. Like Boise State could beat Purdue.
Can't beat Oregon.
They almost did, didn't they? What was it, 2 years ago or a year ago?
Yeah.
So,
They didn't.
Tex, what do you think about the SEC complaining and moaning about everything? Now they're playing the victim. It's hilarious. Well, we didn't know. Idiots.
I think, now that they've expanded the regular season conference requirement to 9 games, it's only going to get worse. That's what I think.
Why is it only going to get worse?
Because now they're going to really say, well, we're beating each other up too much. Look at all these games we're playing against each other.
Yeah.
Add an extra game.
They're not even giving you the chance to have comparisons at all. They're just going to say, we're the best, and just look at our schedule where we rank everybody and play the only teams in our conference. They're going the complete opposite way. They're eliminating Cupcake Week is what they're bragging about now. But you have no other way to judge them outside of – so stupid. Coaches were saying they were misled about the 9-game league schedule. I'm mentioning what Tex just said. They were told a playoff would expand to 16 teams if they agreed, and it didn't. They felt misled, Florida's John Summerall said, which he just also said that 2 Group of 5 teams shouldn't be in after he just benefited from being one of the 2 Group of 5 teams that got in. Bunch of scumbags, dude. Get in the SEC, you get SEC brain.
Hey, it just means more.
No. Kirby Smart made it clear he's open to drastic change in college football. He's been a huge advocate that if we can't find rules that everybody plays by, then we should play on our own. I'm not afraid of that. I'm not afraid to break away. So here you go with the Kirby Smarts of the world saying the SEC is going to break away. Dude, they won the title.
I just want to know what rules he's talking about.
Or is he talking about the SEC? Georgia to the ACC?
That's a good point.
It's
That's a good point.
It's the biggest cop-out ever when everybody just stands up there and saying the rules, we got to stick it to the man. Look how rebel I am. It's like, no, dude.
They couldn't pick a better picture of him either. Like he looks like he's wearing one of those hats you get at the beach with the white tips.
Yes. The visor.
Yeah.
Dude, Keith Mitchell has got him in a body bag with how fat Keith Mitchell's visor is, the top of it.
Yeah.
Like Keith Mitchell is his visor, the hat part of the visor, or the front part of the visor is like 7 inches tall. It's incredible. I feel like he should just keep making it just like a millimeter or 2 taller each tournament till by the end of it, his visor tops like up here. It looks like a 10-gallon hat. But here we go, dude. The SEC is threatening to break away. This is what they're doing. They're like the kid who doesn't get his way in high school. Like, you know what? I'll just leave. Okay, great, dude. Leave. Run away. What are you going to do? Stupid. They haven't. Is the App State coach on the hot seat this year? Oh, yeah. He was on the hot seat when he got there. He didn't seem like he wanted to be there. He didn't even know the Georgia Southern App State rivalry. He didn't even buy into that.
He's always on the hot seat because if the team actually gets hot, then he's going to leave anyway.
True. It's just a warm seat. It's like a seat heater in your car. Again, the SEC coaches have not reached a consensus on their college football playoff. Summerall, 9 of the 14 athletic directors in the SEC want more than 16 teams in the college football playoff, directly opposing Greg Sankey's 16-team preference. We're getting some dissension in the SEC. You can't spell dissension without SEC, boys. Right?
Hey,
How do you spell dissension?
Empires crumble from within.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
How do you spell dissension? How do you spell?
It was one of those famous Dan Carlin quotes from Hardcore History: going up the stairs in wooden shoes, but going down in silk slippers.
Take
there you
the
go.
stairs,
You can't
though.
see. I just proved it. You can't spell SEC. You can't spell dissension without SEC. I got it. See, I knew it. Do you honestly think they're gonna? Do you think they're gonna break? They're not gonna break away.
No, not gonna break away.
They're gonna threaten like they'll
I don't
break
even
away.
know if they have the capability of breaking away.
What would they do?
I mean, they just become independent then. So then they're in Notre Dame's conference.
That would be the all-time troll job. Everybody would. Hey, if we want to get Notre Dame to join a conference, everybody go independent. How about that? put our balls in their court.
What conference do you think Notre Dame would join by themselves?
If everybody lost? The Big Ten. I feel like they want to be Big Ten. I feel like Notre Dame wants to be Big Ten. I feel like they have. But
they're
a Big
in the
Ten
ACC. They're in the ACC already.
Yeah,
for
but they
sports.
did that because they want to make the Big Ten jealous. They want to make the Big Ten jealous. So if Notre Dame was to join a conference by itself, I would say the Big Ten. It would have won back after a few seasons. Whoops, what did I just hit here? Mike Elko on college football playoff expansion. What does Mike Elko want? 40 teams. Then I won't get fired. It's okay to make it hard to get into the playoff. He continued, none of us are answering for the good of the sport. We're answering for the good of ourselves. Hey, speak some truth, dude.
Yeah.
Speak some truth. Former ACC guy. I love how he's an ACC guy. Summerall is a group of 5 guy. Like the SEC is littered with former group of 5 guys. Drinkowitz, group of 5 guy.
Yeah.
So the SEC is actually one of us because it has a bunch of us.
Are you making it a way that you can pull for them?
No, I'm making it a way that they can't act all high and mighty. So there you go. Anything else on the SEC whining and moaning and complaining about the college football playoff?
No.
I don't understand why we're talking about the playoffs at spring meetings. Like, talk about your conference. How you could improve your conference.
But that's how big they think of themselves. They think they're the straw that stirs the drink, dude.
They're pushing for 8 teams. For sure.
8 teams.
8 teams.
Oh, from their conference.
Yeah, 100%.
I think the Big Ten wants that because they know that half their conference sucks. But half of every conference sucks.
Yeah.
Welcome to football. The fact that everybody thinks their conferences are top to bottom unbeatable and unflappable is laughable. It's stupid.
That's why the SEC was 500 against themselves last year.
Mm-hmm.
Because every game there's a winner and there's a loser.
Well, didn't Florida, who beat Texas, lose to USF?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure USF beat two. Well, yeah, they beat US. So it's whatever, dude. It's just give us fix the schedule. Number one, we can't have transfers, all that stuff, and then tell us how we're going to get to 24. It's just everybody's arguing about the number. That's what we're talking about. Other news. Oh, there you go. AKC says Golish is a G5 guy. Exactly. So, from USF, the NCAA denied Texas Tech quarterback Brandon Sorsby's request for reinstatement for eligibility. They had to get the Texas Tech guy off the board, off the judge panel.
So
are we surprised by this?
Does he have to give his NIL money back?
Surprised by him not getting reinstated?
Yeah.
No, I think it was just too crazy. He was doing like Turkish basketball, and
I don't think that was the issue. I think when he started betting on the teams he was on, that was the issue.
I was gonna say I think it was him betting on his own team.
I think betting on pickleball is going to get you thrown in jail and kicked off the team. But whenever you're betting on your team that you play on, saying that you're trying to get closer to the boys,
great excuse.
Oh, I mean, are you kidding me? What's better than putting a bet down with the boys and then all sitting in the same room together?
Yeah,
that's the best.
And watching it on the sidelines.
Yeah,
now
like
the question is,
live.
Who's on their depth chart behind him?
I can't remember.
I think it was like it's a 3-way competition. Like they brought in some guys.
Okay. Will Hammond is the primary backup. He suffered a torn ACL last October. So that's gonna be tough.
Was he Penn State? Where was he?
I don't know, but he led Texas Tech to a ranked victory over Utah last year.
So he was at Texas Tech.
Yeah.
Returner? Oh, yeah.
But I mean, October? You're talking about coming back from a torn ACL and I mean, they're making progress with Achilles.
10 butts.
So that's that. He said he probably already gambled it away. I don't know, dude. He's probably. I mean, that dude's gonna. He's gonna wind up on an NFL team somewhere because he's gonna enter the supplemental draft. So UFL. Hey, I've been watching some UFL. I'll tell you that right now. Other college football news. Anything else on Sorsby?
No.
The Poinsettia. This is awesome, by the way. The Poinsettia Bowl is finalizing a deal that would match up old Pac-12 schools, Oregon, USC, Arizona, etc., versus new Pac-12 schools, Texas State, Washington. Texas State's not making a damn bowl game. Okay, I'm sick of them. Keep falling upward, not winning anything. All the hype, biggest offensive line, whoop-de-doo, win a game or two. Texas State, Washington State, Boise State, the Pac present versus the Pac past battle. That's a nice. I like that.
I love this too, but let's be real. Oregon, USC, Arizona, like those are the teams that's going to be playing in the Poinsettia Bowl.
True. Arizona might.
It's going to be Arizona State versus some school every year.
Arizona. I'll watch Arizona. Well, actually, this would be awesome if bowls still meant anything, but nobody cares about bowls anymore. They've ruined them.
That'll be the round of 26 playoff matchup, the Poinsettia Bowl.
Love that. Yeah, it's when they expanded again to 64 teams. Okay. They released game times and networks through week 3. Okay. Now, for you, AKC, this is ESPN. Of course it's ESPN, right? They released all their ABC, ESPN, all that stuff. So you've got first week, you've got North Carolina and TCU week 0. NC State, Virginia. Is this a conference game or no? I don't know. It's in Brazil. The other one's in Ireland. This is a nice little slate here. But Georgia Tech, Colorado, Baylor, Auburn. But this is the first 3 weeks. I'm just saying we're going to look at this schedule and be like, we can taste it. Okay? Clemson, LSU, isn't that Labor Day?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's going to be a doozy.
Uh-huh. Is it, though? Because last year we were like, oh, gosh, so many seasons over, and it turns out they both suck.
Mm-hmm.
But at the time, we were like, this is a great football game.
Yeah.
It turns out they both were so bad that was good.
Yeah, both offenses were so bad.
It was close.
We thought those defenses were really, really good.
Yes. We do get Ohio State at Texas, 7:30, ABC. Okay, September 12th. I don't know why Georgia at Arkansas is there, but then LSU at Ole Miss, September 19th, revenge game.
Wow, that's early in the season.
Yeah. So that's just notable games through where they're setting the times for these football games now through week 3. Pretty electric. You can taste it. Less than 100 days away, boys. And for you, AKC, you thought we were going to get through the ESPN schlop without putting up the real week 0 schedule? You're out of your mind, dude. Shout out CFB Red Zone. First, you're going to get week 0. We just talked about it. North Carolina, TCU, ESPN at noon. San Jose State at USC. That game's going to be a gazillion to a gazillion. NC State, Virginia, we talked about that. Jacksonville State, North Dakota State, 5:30 p.m. That game is going to be awesome.
Week 0.
Agree?
Well, he's got it on the big board that Jack State wins at the Fargo Dome.
He said Jack State plus 10, free money alert. I'm with him, dude. Give me Jack State.
That's North Dakota State's first game in the big leagues.
And they're already plus 10? No, dude.
Sacramento State's too. Sacramento State's first game in the big leagues.
They're it's like UFC, like the new up and comer has to who's he gonna fight first? Jack State draws that card. So Jack State is representing the whole FBS, all those teams. Jack State represents them.
Because if they lose, we're gonna have to hear North Dakota State fans for 7 straight days.
Yes.
Yep.
There's a lot of riding on Jackson State. There's a lot of pressure there.
Imagine getting your welcome to FBS mode from Jack State. Dude, I love it. I'm gonna be so. Where's our gear, dude? I need to be wearing. I hate North Dakota State.
Send
I
us
hate their
gear.
guts.
We'll
I
trade
love their
you-
culture.
Trade you
but I hate
hats for hats.
Dude, go get you a cockhead.
Dude, give me. I need to be. I need. Yes, I need to be. I need to have cock all over my head.
Mm-hmm. Or just get you a rifle hat. Just get your hat. It's a big rifle.
Yep.
Like you're a bison hunter.
Yeah. Do you know what I do? You know what I do? I get the rooster on top, and then it just says "and loaded," so it could be cocked and loaded. I get myself a Keith Mitchell visor with a cock head, and then on the visor front it just
Like
says
the one
loaded.
Ted Lasso wears.
Yes. Then we get Hawaii and Stanford. That game was awesome last year. Do you know the beauty of these week 0 games? We have no idea if these teams are any good, but if the games are close, we're gonna be like, that was the best thing I've ever seen.
I bet one.
New Mexico State at Florida State. New Mexico State's now they're feisty. Isn't that the team with Eck, Coach Eck?
I think
they were
so.
pretty
We
good.
under 100 days.
Yeah. And on Fox, week 0, late night, the boys are going to be putting in a parlay. Memphis, UNLV. Come on. Can you imagine? I can't wait, dude.
I love that Florida State has fallen so far down. They're playing on the CW.
Oh, it said Cartoon Network.
Jeez.
I love it, dude. Okay, boys.
Who's on upset alert in that game, AK?
Which
the
one?
Hawaii Stanford game.
You have to wait for the graphic.
I'm just saying, looking at it right now.
What's the line? I don't know what the line is. Hawaii Stanford.
You're creating it.
Who's
the underdog?
If you were to choose,
Hawaii stinks on the road, though.
They do. If they have to leave Hawaii, they suck. So, and you got Andrew Luck in the building at Stanford. So I say that Stanford wins that by.
Who's Stanford's new coach?
It's not Frank Reich again, is it?
No, he was the interim for a whole year.
Let's see here. Do they have the lines already?
Do they have the lines for week 0? That we got to find. Tavita Pritchard. He was a former Stanford quarterback, hired by general manager Andrew Luck. Oh, he was the quarterback's coach at the Washington Commanders. Tavita Pritchard. That's an interesting.
I thought what's his name was the quarterback, was the OC of the Commanders. the guy used to coach the Cardinals.
Kingsbury?
Yeah.
No, they let him go. He's on the Rams now.
Oh.
3-point game.
Stanford and Hawaii?
Yep. Stanford -3 right now.
Give me Stanford. Give me Stanford to cover by $1 billion.
-3? Ooh, I don't know. I like Hawaii.
Give me Stanford. I love Hawaii, dude. That Ali Hado quarterback.
First game of the season.
Dude,
they could go out there a week early.
The USC game is a 35-point game with San Jose State.
Bet the over in that game. Don't mess with the spread. Bet the over in that game. San Jose State could score now. And USC's defense
over
sucks.
under 35 points.
No. USC's 35-point favorite.
Oh.
The over under on the Carolina game is 49.5.
We should build a parlay right now. Week 0 parlay. So, should AK be required to put his face on upset alert graphic every week until his picks start covering? Do I need to change the upset alert? Because I was doing the spread, and I should have been doing money lines. Like I wasn't picking straight up. I need to start keeping a tally of what the record.
Let's set the rules. AK's
upset alert
super spread rattle bar, bringing up the big fish. Or is AK betting the money line?
Let's put the team that's gonna do the upsetting on there.
It's an upset advice. Thank you. Upset advisory. Thank you, AKC. You're right. Wait
a minute. Is it an upset warning, advisory, or what?
I think I did look that up about what a winter weather advisory or warning was. I already looked that up.
Which one is it? Is it a watch?
It's an advisory.
Is it a warning or is it an advisory?
It's an advisory because I think I had that debate with the name of the
Imminent.
graphic.
Imminent.
Yeah. Advisory means be aware, means be ready. Warning means it's coming. What was the third one?
We are so aware right now.
Yes, we are super. Be aware of an upset, possible upset. There's a chance of upset in your area. Make sure you stay away from your windows and go to the cellar and just watch 7 TVs of football all Saturday. But yeah, we're gonna have to set the ground rules for the upset advisory graphic. Okay. Switching gears. Anything else on week 0? Doesn't that just look? Oh my gosh, dude. I may not leave the pool.
That's in August, man. That's
August 29th. That's 4 months, boys. That's 4 months.
Less than that. 3
months. Damn, I suck at math. I got 8 times 7 earlier, and then I got penis right.
AK doesn't know his months.
I got cocky. Need my cocked and loaded hat. I don't know.
Man.
I don't know time, boys.
We're about to be in June, boys.
I know.
We're staying
I know.
right down the barrel of June.
I know. Beach season.
Hey, a beach season coming up. Beach body. What we got? 2 months? Less than 2 months?
Yeah.
Less than 60 days. Okay. Some other news. This graphic is freaking phenomenal, by the way. Shout out to the Plainsman's parking lot. Here we go, boys. The baseball regionals are starting. Conference tournaments are over. Who's going to punch their ticket to the College World Series? We got the Los Angeles Regional with UCLA, Georgia Tech, West Virginia, Kansas, Florida State, Alabama, Southern Miss, Florida, Tennessee, Chapel Hill, Texas A&M, Oregon, Nebraska, Mississippi State, Auburn, Georgia. Regional start on May 29th. Jacksonville State got hosed in this, by the way. They should have been at least a 2 seed in their division or in their bracket, their region. So May 29th, tomorrow, regional start. No, Friday, regional start. Super regional start, June 5th. College World Series, June 12th. I love this graphic so much. Would you agree?
Mm-hmm.
I think last year we went and picked out what the best jerseys were, which graphic had the best jerseys. Pretty sick. Pretty sick graphic here. The Gauchos, are you kidding me? Dude, I'm telling you right now, the Austin Regional, that's my jersey of the year, or jersey region of the year. Holy Cross. I don't even know. Is that Tarleton State? Who are the Gauchos? I forget who the Gauchos are. They also have the Tar Heels and VCU playing each other again, first round. So, how about it, boys?
Yeah, Tarleton State.
Do what?
I don't know who the Gauchos are.
We got to look up who are the Gauchos. Who are the – yeah, I feel like we're going to be like, oh, no way. Who is that? Santa Barbara. There you go. That's the Gauchos. So, Jack State got hosed. They're playing Virginia. But they could get out of that region, though. I'll tell you that right now. So, I just wanted to show this graphic because it's beautiful. You guys have any thoughts on the baseball regionals?
No, I'll be on the watch for who's got the best home run celebration.
Dude, the whammy wagon back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was a whole other breed of that was phenomenal. But yes, we will be on watch. This is great. College sports at its purest. Teams have a fair chance to win their way into the College World Series. Cannot wait to see it. It's going to be phenomenal. How many 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 host sites are SEC. Can't wait to hear about that for the next week.
Oh, who was it? It was Southern Miss. Had the RPI of like a top 30 RPI, most home runs in the nation, second most home runs in the nation, top 2 or top 5, something like that. They were left out.
No, Southern Miss.
What do they got to do?
Southern Miss is hosting. They're right here.
Oh, okay. They got in there.
So Sunbelt has 2.
2 teams.
Yeah.
Isn't Troy in there? I'm pretty sure they have more than that. They have the Cajuns too. Isn't that Louisiana?
4 teams.
They
Maybe it
must have
wasn't Southern Miss. Who was it?
Where's App?
I don't know. App got hot there at the end, though. I'll tell you that.
They didn't win. They didn't make it to the. I think they lost in the first 2 rounds of the conference tournament.
We need as many. So there's
They
USC
finished
Upstate,
3rd.
Coastal's in there, and
Yeah.
Texas State. There you go. Texas State is in there.
Is that
So
Troy?
we have 5 teams in there. Baseball powerhouse, buddy.
Was that Troy?
Troy's right here. Yeah, Troy
Yeah.
Trojans. So, get out of here, B. McCormick. Unbelievable. Get out of here. Can ECU make it finally to the College World Series?
I don't know, man. They're like always the team that makes it to the Super Regionals and loses.
Yes. They
Mercer.
always.
That's who it is. It's Mercer.
Mercer. There you go. There you go, AKC. Wofford had a down year. Oh, man. Shout out your cousin, dude. Shout out your cousin. So, anyways, uniform guide. Go follow Plainsman's parking lot. It's absolutely electric. Best way to figure out who's in what regional. Oh, what did I just do? Uh-oh. I lost my screen. There we go. All right. Now, also, LSU didn't make it. Vanderbilt, they missed it. 19 straight seasons in the regionals. Vanderbilt done. For the first time since 2005, Vandy not in there. LSU not in there. Florida now has the longest streak at 18 going to the regionals. And don't forget, tomorrow, along with golf, the Women's College World Series begins. Mississippi State, Texas Tech, Tennessee, Texas, UCLA and Alabama, Nebraska, and Arkansas. Oklahoma did not make it. First time in like years that they haven't been in there. There was another team too that didn't make it that usually makes it every year. So there you go. That's the Diamond update. Vandy started spending the baseball money on football. Facts. And then the golf. Charles Schwab Challenge. Do you have anything to say about the World Series, Women's College World Series?
No.
Okay. Golf. Charles Schwab Challenge. Wyndham Clark won last week. He resigned. This is a full field, not a signature event. So none of the big name guys are actually playing. You've got Oberg, your highest.
Why they gotta stop doing that?
What?
Was it Arizona State that's usually in there for the Women's College World Series?
No.
Oklahoma, Alabama.
Oklahoma missed.
Wow.
Yeah. They got beat by who'd they get beat by?
I want to say it's Arizona State, man.
Oregon usually makes it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Arizona.
Unseeded Mississippi State beat the Oklahoma Sooners.
Wow.
Florida, they got knocked out. That's who it was.
That's a whole to do.
Dude, Texas Tech making it after being down 8-0 in the bottom of the 7th. Mississippi State. There you go. There you go. Yep. You're saying they got to stop ranking Ludwig Oberg as the favorite?
Yes.
I agree. He's the Buffalo Bills, dude. All the talent. Everybody looks at him. Fan
Good
favorite.
looking.
Everybody picks him. Everybody
Good
loves
looking.
him. Then he gets in there and blows it. He loses it. So Justin Thomas up there, Ricky Fowler. So Ben Griffin, he won it last year. It's not why we're here. Usually a score of like 9 to 15 under usually wins this thing. Some random people have won this thing. Ben Griffin won it last year, and then the year before that it was Davis Riley and Griot, and then Sam Burns won it. Jason Kokrak won it. So some weird accuracy is the most important thing here over the last 5 years. So what we did is we put together a make the cut parlay. Gary Woodland, we're always going to pick him to make the cut because he's America's golfer. Sahith Theegala, Hubs, playing some great golf. Jackson Suber, Nico Echevarria. Plus 10.99. Make $11 on $1. How about that?
What'd you do last week?
I don't remember. I have to look back. I don't remember. I don't remember how it finished out. I think I was pretty close though. I don't remember who blew it, but I stopped making the top 20 because I was just getting destroyed on that. So your boy just said, you know what? Let's go back to the roots. I'm a make the cut guy. I always have been. So that's what I went back to. Is this a make the cut? No, wait, I just opened that. Oh, Schmeed.
I told you.
I know, dude. Oh,
I told you.
He's the only one that missed.
I
Damn
told
it.
you. I told you.
All of them made it. Geem made it. Lauer made it. Hoagie made it. Hubbard made it. Our guys pulled through, and then you said, "Don't do that," and I did it anyways.
Yeah.
Hey, who? All right. Who do you see on the screen here that I got to reconsider? Woodland, Thagala, Hubbard, Suber, Echevarria. Damn,
I don't
guy.
I don't know the Jackson guy.
That is brutal, dude.
I like how the other four are playing. Sahith is starting to find his game a little bit. I think he found it at the PGA Championship.
I've missed it by one. Since I started doing this, I've missed it by one guy.
Wow.
For the last 3 weeks. A couple weeks ago was Matt McCarty at the PGA. Who's the guy? Somebody here we got to take out. Somebody's got to go.
I bet it's Sahith.
You think he's going to miss the cut?
I mean, I don't know. Like I said, he's starting to find his game. I think the PGA.
He's not. I'm never going to bet him to win it because he never will do that.
helped his confidence because he's been in a slump to start the year. I think he's getting back. I don't know enough about this Jackson
Suber
guy.
The past couple of times I've done it's been one. That's where I found my groove. But I'm telling you right now, it's been the last few. One guy has screwed it up, and you called me on it last week, so I'm trusting.
There it is. Over.
What?
The
Canes?
4-goal lead. Yep.
Wow.
Empty netter.
And they didn't get the
They gotta stop pumping Montreal up as some home.
They're getting their doors blown off at home.
They've been worse than the Sabres were at home in the playoffs. So they got to stop with the whole Montreal's going back home to play in front of the best fans.
Right now. You sound so bitter.
They stink at home.
Dude, Jackson Suber has finished 4th and 19th in his last 2 tournaments.
It's not him.
When did he play those?
What?
When did he play those? When was the last tournament he played?
The last 2 weeks.
Oh.
Well, he played the 20. It was played last week, and then he played the Myrtle Beach. And I don't think he played the PGA.
You know what? I think you're looking at this all wrong. It's going to be a return to average week for him, and he's the guy.
Suber?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to have to reconsider. I'll make another one that doesn't have Suber in it.
3 weeks in a row. It's hard to play good golf 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of
those return to the average week.
I'm saying. Okay. Fair enough. It's going to be one of them. I know it. Okay. I have some hang the banners. Let me play this music real quick. Everybody, then we'll be done.
You did it! Congratulations!
Brought to you by Fourth Quarter Performance. Get your creatine, your protein, BCAAs. It's beach season. And your super greens. Promo code GOES20. Go to fourthquarterperformance.com. I want to hang the banner for this nursing home. They've gone viral after revealing it is a competitive Wii bowling league where one team hasn't lost since 2021.
Jeez.
Dynasty, dude.
Yeah.
Let's go. You don't know bowl.
I'm gonna have to break that out and do some bowling.
Let's go. That's what I'm saying. They've been undefeated for 5 seasons, even qualified for the National Senior Wii Bowling League. They got jerseys and sports.
Is there a Switch Sports?
There is. Yes, we have it. You come down for July 4th, you better be ready.
Play some Switch tennis.
You don't want this, dude.
Oh, buddy.
You don't want this.
You're talking to the undefeated
me,
champion.
Don't
I never
buddy me.
lost in Wii tennis.
That's
Never
BS.
lost.
That's BS.
I never
Did they
lost.
score again?
No, they're
Did he
just aggressively saying, "How you doing?"
That's
a long. I mean, that's 5 years at a nurse.
Hey, LaSalle in high school football.
That's what I'm saying. That's not the same players for 5 years.
Well, that's probably a high turnover rate.
That's what I'm saying. So that team's doing something.
They got culture.
They don't have ping pong tables.
Signetti running that team secretly.
The ping pong tables aren't in the locker room.
Get them out, dude. Get them out. Oh my gosh, Jack State has had a bowling team for 3 years. They've won 3 national championships. Hey, you know what?
Send us a bowling shirt. I want the uniform.
Yes, we want.
I want them down here
jerseys.
at this nursing home, and I want them to go wee bowl against this 5. Let's put it on the line then. Let's put it on the line. Jack State.
I'm a text. I want a Jack State bowling jersey.
That has to be assisted living, not skilled nursing facility. I don't know. Yeah, you're probably right. And also hang the banner for the enhanced game, where I think they only broke one world record when everybody was juicing. That was all last week, by the way. People were getting their doors blown off by regular athletes. It was hilarious. So some dude ran the 100 meters in 9.97 to win the enhanced games. And he's the same guy who predicted that Usain Bolt's world record of 9.58 seconds would get destroyed. And then he ran a time that would have placed him last at the Paris Olympics 2 years ago.
Wow.
So enhanced games, not that great. And their stock plummeted, I saw.
Jeez.
Anywho. Wow. Frederick Anderson just set the new team record for playoff shutouts for the Hurricanes. Good for him.
Wow.
7th team in NHL history to win 6 road games. Have they not lost a road game?
No.
Wow. You're right. The Canadiens should be embarrassed.
They swept the first 2 series.
Oh, it's true.
And then they've won the 2 at Montreal.
Mm-hmm.
I've been hanging the banner.
Do it.
I don't have any of the socials right now currently, so I turned on my notifications for the Bills app so I could know if they signed somebody or what. If some, I'm not a big notifications guy, so it was a big deal for me to turn the notifications on for an app. And today I had my phone not on vibrate, which is also very random. But the Bills signed a guy, and I don't know anything about the guy. I'm not here to talk about the guy. I'm here to talk about the notification that happened when it came across my phone, and it was the shout song, and it totally got me. Bills make you want to shout, and I was like, "What the hell? What is that on my phone?" I had no idea that was what the alert sound was going to be. So it totally got me. So I'm going to hang the banner for them for putting that song. With us not having to put that song for them,
wait,
it automatically is that song. No. I didn't say it. They did that on their own. It was good. Got me. Hang the banner.
That is good. It's also scary, too. They can change your ringtone. Text, do you have one?
Nope.
This is from
Football's almost back.
Gallery. Football's almost back. Also, hang the banner for baseball and softball because that's going to be a lot of the weekend. Hang the banner for AK when he lost racquetball to the CEO. I've only lost one match ever, and it was to him.
Wow.
And I take that back. The instructor for the racquetball class beat me at App State.
Dude, I beat you at LA Fitness.
That's a lie. He's never beaten me. He just gets on here and spews nonsense.
Wow,
it's never happened.
And racquetball, dude. You don't know rackets.
Are you kidding me? I know twine. I know string.
You don't
kidding
know
me?
rackets.
SKK when the last time he beat me in golf was.
That I don't remember.
Years.
Well, hey, let's go. Come and play. Let's go.
Hey,
right. No.
Text.
Butch and I beat you in flaps. We played one hole.
We played one hole.
Smoked you, and you quit.
Text.
You didn't want to play.
When the last time he beat me in golf was.
It's been a
Never.
while.
No, it's
been
me
a
and you. Like the me and you beat him. Me and you were on a team.
Yeah, well, I went down there and beat him
You
on
with
his home
me.
course.
And he,
No,
he
me and him.
beat me into Sliceville because I couldn't hit a shot after I lost the lead.
No, you got J-Vi got in your head. He was over there
Started
giving you
blading everything.
the mental business.
He admitted it wasn't even fun for him. I was playing so bad it ruined it for him.
I know.
I ruined the trip.
Like-
He's giving you the mental business. He was like, pressure. That's all I had to say to you.
Like beating
Pressure.
a wounded animal. Like it was no fun.
All right. Everybody got that off their chest? We good? Going down a laundry list of how many times I've lost in golf and racquetball and stuff.
Yeah.
And my
Feels
team's
good.
losing Super Bowls. Anything else?
You don't know stick.
I know stick. Kidding me? I know dimple.
Doesn't know stick, doesn't know ball, doesn't know
I know
twine.
ball. For sure I know ball. I know puck. I knew Rob Blake played for
Doesn't
the
know
Avs
puck.
in 05-06. Are you kidding me? See you later.
He's about to lose in pool basketball too.
Go to the trampoline park today. I was dunking on the tall goal. That was a risk. That was risky. I'll tell you that.
I was listening there thinking AK is going to blow his knee out of the trampoline.
Both of them at the same
He's
time.
going to be one of those dads who just lands. He's screaming, "Ah, we!"
Both my shins are forward. My knee and my femurs are behind my shins.
You're like an ostrich out there with the ostrich legs bending the wrong way.
I have dog leg.
Yeah.